Damn it.
Oh no.
Trail frogs. You watch trail frogs. Trail frogs. Hiking all around. Trail frogs. Making movies. Trail frogs. Always somewhere new. Trail frogs. So much to see. Trail frogs. So why'd you pick the name? Trail frogs. Because it's funny. Trail frogs. Time to start the show. Trail frogs. Thanks for watching. Trail frogs.
We just left the city of Tehachapi, back on trail. We are going to do about 8 miles to the next water cache, which is near the 58 highway. And then we're gonna hike as far as we can go. We got about 6.5 days, maybe a little longer, depending on how many miles we do, until we make it to the next spot, which is, what's it called, Lauren? Walker Pass. So we're about 6.5 days from Walker Pass. Hopefully we can do it faster than that if my leg doesn't give us any issues. I got a lot of food in the backpack, as you can tell. It's pretty tall. And yeah, the weather's supposed to be pretty good today. There's a chance it might rain. It looks pretty darn clear so far, so I'm really hoping it stays that way. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun day, so gonna keep hiking. We got Gatorades. We got tons of snacks. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Trail Angels.
Lots of climbing today.
Good day.
Yeah, it was a good day. We did 15 miles today. Decided to set up camp early, and we're gonna go to sleep early. We're gonna wake up early, and then we're gonna see how many miles we can do tomorrow.
Woo.
Yeah.
Trail frogs out.
Trail frogs. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Went to bed early last night. Woke up kind of early this morning. Slept like a baby. We picked a really good spot where the wind wasn't bothering us at all. It was really windy last night, but the trees kept us nice and safe, and got a great night of sleep. And we are currently hiking down to a water source that's in, Lauren, how many miles is that water source in, do you think? About 7 miles or so. Got 3 liters of water left. Didn't drink tons of water yesterday. And it's a little cloudy, a little overcast today, so that's keeping us nice and cool. So water shouldn't be an issue at all today. Gonna try to push for maybe 21 miles. There's a campsite in 21 miles that would be ideal to get to, and my leg's feeling really good today. I'm not using both inserts in my right shoe. I'm back down to 1 insert, and then I got my what's it called, compression sock on, and that's helping a lot. So I'm pretty confident I'll be able to do 21, but we're just gonna play it by ear. If it starts acting up or feeling kind of funky, we'll have to stop before that. But gonna see how many miles we can do today. Starting to get a lot less deserty. I think we're starting to get pretty close to the sequoias here. So we just did 21 miles, maybe a little more, and set up camp. It's a beautiful day, really overcast. There's a chance of thunderstorms tonight, but I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's gonna rain. I guess we'll see. But currently hanging out at camp, making ramen like usual. Lauren's making ramen also. And tomorrow we're gonna see how many miles we can do. We don't really have a game plan yet. We know that there's a water source in about 9.5 miles, a little less than that. So we're gonna try to make it to that water source. I got 2 liters left. Lauren's got 3 liters left, so shouldn't be an issue. And we're gonna see how far we can hike. Foot did really good today. Didn't have any issues hiking. Started hurting a tiny bit. So I took another ibuprofen and was able to hike another 6 or 7 miles. So overall it was a really good day. Leg was feeling a lot better. It hasn't felt this good since Palmdale, or since before Palmdale, way before Palmdale. So I'm really hoping that this is the end of the tendonitis issues. And yeah, I'm gonna eat some dinner, so later. Lauren's putting her rain jacket on.
It is raining.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely raining. Starting to come down pretty good. Got my rain jacket on now, and it's getting pretty chilly. I stupidly made the mistake of sending my rain mitts up to Kennedy Meadows, and man, those sound so good right now. But it is what it is. Hopefully the rain stops soon. Mile 600. How do you feel?
Cold and wet.
Started raining pretty good, so we decided to set up the tent just for a little bit. We are absolutely soaked, and my legs are super chafed up from hiking in the rain with wet shorts on. So we're taking a little siesta break until the rain stops. Hopefully it does stop.
This is the hardest it's poured all day too.
Yeah, it's coming down pretty good right now. I think we've done maybe 11 or 12 miles since this morning. And hopefully we can get back out and continue hiking, but it just sucks right now.
We were hanging our stuff up, but now all of our stuff is wet and it's raining. And we're just hanging out in the tent.
Playing Pokemon, baby.
It's not supposed to rain tomorrow, so hopefully we're okay.
Yesterday and this morning were very wet. We ended up just staying in the tent, doing kind of a Nero. Since we already did 13 miles, we figured it's just best to stay in the tent, try to stay kind of dry instead of putting our wet gear back on and hiking in the rain some more. So we decided to just hang out in the tent all day. This morning, Lauren hung our clothes up and they surprisingly all dried out. So we are hiking in totally dry equipment, which is awesome because I really did not want to put on wet shorts and shoes and socks this morning. So we're feeling great. It's a little late in the morning, so we're trying to do 20 miles. We're not sure how many we're gonna do, but we're pushing for 20 since we did take some time off yesterday. And I'm confident we'll be able to do it. Legs feeling good, body's feeling good, nice and dry. We're about less than half a mile away from water, so should be a great day.
I'm dry. I'm not clean, but I'm dry.
It's crazy how fast the environment changes. 5 minutes ago, we were over in a forest, and now we're in this kind of desert-like climate. So that's pretty cool. So we didn't record too much yesterday. We did 20 miles yesterday. We're doing 20 miles again today. We're about 27 miles away from Walker Pass. We're about 5 miles away from the next water source. Currently got 2 liters left. Yesterday was super hot. Today hopefully won't be as bad. It's still a little chilly out this morning, but it is starting to warm up a bit. And yeah, it should be a good day. It's a lot of uphill, but not too bad. Yesterday was mostly downhill, so unfortunately today is mostly uphill, but it is what it is. And it is very deserty. So we are pretty much parallel with Death Valley, and we're hiking on towards Kennedy Meadows. So we're in a pretty hot section. Wasn't expecting this since we were in the kind of foresty area the other day, and it just dramatically changed. So it's pretty cool, and hopefully we can stay cool while it warms up here. So we are doing a lot of climbing today. We started somewhere way out that way. How many miles do you think we've done so far? Like 12 or so?
Maybe.
Yeah, about 12 miles or so. It's really hot. It kind of sucks, but we got water. We're trying to make it 20 miles total. And there should be another water cache right before where we're planning on setting up camp if it's not full. It is 6:30 in the morning. Had a great night. Did 20 miles yesterday. We are about a little under 8 miles away from the road near Walker Pass. And we are gonna get a hitch into Crest to do a resupply, get some lunch, and do an overnight at a motel down there. So yeah, 8 mile day, super short, beautiful weather, nice and cool. And we will be at the road in no time. Got groceries. It's hot. It's
And
really
now
hot.
what are we doing?
Now we're going to Panda Express, get some honey walnut shrimp and some chow mein. So we are back at Walker Pass. We got a ride into town and back to the trail from a wonderful gentleman named Lawrence. Got a 3-day resupply. Got 4 liters of water. Weather's beautiful. Says there's a 30% chance of rain, but I'm really hoping we don't hit it. Sure doesn't look like we're going to. And we're about 2.5 days away from Kennedy Meadows. So I jinxed it and it's raining. So it's a bummer. It's supposed to be a 30% chance. Skies are blue ahead of us, and there's just one cloud right above us that's pissing all over us. But sure enough, blue skies over there, blue skies over there, and we're just in a crappy spot, I guess. So it's just a pretty light drizzle, nothing too bad, and hopefully it stays that way. So we did about 22 miles yesterday, and we set up camp because it started raining. Got a great night of sleep, beautiful blue skies today. We are 13 miles from Kennedy Meadows, so we'll be there in no time today. With that being said, I should probably address the elephant in the room, and that is what we're doing with the Sierra. So Lauren is in fact getting off trail for a bit. She's confirmed she doesn't want to do the Sierra. It's out of her comfort zone. She doesn't want to risk it. It's an extremely sketchy section this year, so I don't blame her at all. My plan is to hopefully go through, but Lauren and I talked, and I'm only going through if I can find a group. So far, every single person we've talked to on trail since Campo has said they're skipping. We don't know a single person that's decided to go through the Sierra yet. I know there's a few groups that have gone through. So my plan right now is to get to Kennedy Meadows and search around for a group. If I can find one, I'm going through with them. If I can't find a group, I'm going home with Lauren for 4 or 5 days. And then we're going to fly up to Reno, and then from Reno find a hitch or get a ride over to Old Station in Northern California. So that is the plan as of now. Really hoping I can do the Sierra because I really want to do it. The plan though is if I can't find a group, we're going to, once we finish the trail, I'm going to come back down with Lauren once the snow started to melt quite a bit more, and then we're gonna hike the Sierra at the end of the trail. So that would be finishing the PCT would be the Sierra section, which also sounds pretty cool. But I really want to do a continuous footpath from Mexico to Canada. That's kind of my dream. It's always been my dream with the PCT. So hopefully I can find a group. Kern River. It's a South Fork. It's a good amount of water. Damn it.
Oh no.